Hey everyone, it's Megan and I'm home for spring break, and I thought I would get ready with you guys this morning because I have some awesome new stuff that I want to try out, including the Rachel K CC cream. And I ordered this from Lisa D1, who is like my end-all be-all YouTuber. Like, I just adore her. She even wrote like thank you, and I'm gonna treasure this forever. The Rachel K CC cream, she uses it as sort of a primer, so I'm gonna use that in that way. And I got it in what does it say the color? I got it in classic, I think. Let me see. Yeah, original fair. So this is the lightest color, and I figured that I'm really pale, so I should probably go with the lightest color. And this is pretty expensive for me for a face product. It comes sealed, so that's a good sign. Okay, so this is gonna be my first time using it. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, I don't know how much to use. It's sort of like a skin tone color. I was thinking it would be like, I don't know, like gray or something. Everyone always talks about BB creams being like gray. It's really a nice texture. I'll learn how to use this better, like, the more I use it, but obviously this is my first time. But I was just so excited. I was like thinking about it last night, how excited I was. Oh, I have to clip back my hair or this will become a mess. Okay. So the texture is really nice. I can tell that it doesn't really so far give like coverage, so to speak. So I can tell why she uses it as like a primer. And she uses her Laura Mercier powder foundation on top. I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Healthy Wear in Translucent Light, and I hit pan on this baby. Oh yeah. I was using this all summer long. I love this so much. It's like my holy grail foundation, especially for in the summer. It sort of did like even out my skin tone a little bit, which is nice. For me, it's the perfect color. For a lot of people, I think it would be too light, but even Lisa uses this color and just puts like a darker foundation or the darker mineral powder on top. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Kabuki. I sort of put a hair tie halfway up, so it's sort of dense but sort of still fluffy, and just put this on top. And I don't know, I'm just really excited to see how this wears on me today. Sorry if you hear my stomach growling. I didn't have breakfast, so I need to eat something soon. Also, this spring break, I'm going to try to do what I'm calling a Shop Your Stash Spring Break Challenge. And for spring break, which is like the next 10 days. Oh, happy March, by the way. I'm so excited it's March. March better be awesome, because February was sort of a weird month. A lot of just like sad and strange things happened this month. I'm putting my NYX HDI base on. So yeah, I hope March is awesome, and I think that it will be. But anyways, so for spring break, which I have until March 10th, I'm not going to buy any beauty products at all, like makeup, because when I'm home I have so many other options, because I don't have all of my makeup at school, and I really don't wear makeup at school, so I just have so much here, and I just need to use it. I don't need to buy more. I especially don't need to buy like eyeshadows or things like that, because I have a plethora of eyeshadows that I don't even have time to use all of them as it is. So I know I was really intrigued by the Maybelline spring collection, but I am going to stay strong and not get any of those, hopefully. Okay, so I really like how that looks. It's very, for me, I like a really natural base. I like light coverage, but that still evens things out. Yeah, so now I'm going to move on to my eyes. Like I said, I use my NYX HD Eye Base first. And I'm going to use my Color Tattoo in Barely Beige because I haven't used this in a while. So I'm excited to use this. I'm using my MAC 217 to just apply that. Sometimes the bristles on this shed, which I don't know if like other people have experienced that, but I just think for such an expensive brush, the bristles really, to me, shouldn't shed. And maybe it's like a user's thing, like maybe I don't wash it properly or something, I don't know. But yeah, so there's something about that. Okay. I feel like I should be more prepared when I do these videos because I never know what makeup I'm gonna do, but I think it's sort of fun to not really know. I'm just gonna use my MAC palette. I'm gonna use Naked Lunch all over the lid. This is sort of like a go-to look that I do. Like if I'm at school and I need a look that I know looks good, I'll do this. So that's what I'll do for you guys today. And then I take Satin Taupe on the same brush, just a little bit into the crease to add depth and define this area, because I think that on me it looks good if I have some like darkness and shading in my eye, my eyeshadow. So I do that. Also I have my White Barn Refresh and Renew candle burning, and I love it. It is the best refreshing candle ever. That title is perfect. You can buy it at Bath & Body Works. I think it's absolutely perfection, and I'm so happy that I have 2 of them. Okay, then I take my Urban Decay 24/7 Zero Liner. Whoa. And I always use this little Laura Mercier Duo for the mirror to do my eyeliner, because I can get up really close. And there's an eyelash. Okay. So I just keep my liner close to the lash line, and I don't go all the way in. And I even sort of leave it like stark because I go over it with shadow. So for me this works really well. I think this defines my eyes and makes me look like me. I always say, like, some days I look like me and sometimes I don't. And when I do this, I feel like I look more like myself. It just, I don't know, it like accentuates my eye shape or something. It does something, but I'm glad that I know how to do it because I love it. So then on this little Urban Decay brush, I go back to my MAC palette and I use Carbon. Sometimes I'll use another color, but if I'm going like directly out of this palette, I'll use Carbon. And Carbon is sort of a hard black to work with. It's not as like blendable, I don't think, as some other blacks, but I have it in my palette and it's easy enough to just like use over the liner. So I obviously do that on both sides. And with that I do go farther in. So then I leave it as is in that way. Sometimes I'll go back with the Naked Lunch and go in the inner corner at the end if I feel like I want that. And I'm just gonna go under my eyes with my Kabuki to make sure none of the carbon left any trails of pigment on my cheeks, because I have been known to like wipe my face and smears of black have been left, so it's just not pretty, so don't like risk that. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, which I also have my All May Get Up and Grow, but I've been basically only using this mascara. I love this mascara. I'm so glad that I picked it up again. This was my high school favorite and I just love it. It gives me exactly the lashes I want, and while I really like the All May Get Up and Grow, and I probably will buy it in the future, I just love this right now. I think it's perfect, and yes, it is just perfect for me. And anyone who wants really defined lashes, doesn't mind sort of like clumpy lashes. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people like really natural lashes, but if you want voluminous lashes, get L'Oreal Voluminous. Like, it's the perfect name for it. Great marketing. It's just great. I love this mascara. So, highly recommend. I've been using it like non-stop. And sometimes if like mascara gets up here or something, I'll just take my brush and just sort of go over it. Okay, and then I'll just do a simple cheek. And usually when I'm in a rush, I don't do like all sorts of steps. I'll just use a blush. If I want like a glowy look, I'll use a blush that already has shimmer. If I just want a really natural look, I'll just use like a matte. Today I think I'm going to use Margin by MAC, which is a frost. I really haven't used this a lot since I bought it, so I want to try this out and I want a little bit of a glowy look. So I'm just going to use this on my e.l.f. small stipple brush. And I bought this when MAC was on Beyond the Rack right after Christmas. Like, I bought so much MAC right after that, or right when it was on there. And I always do my research before I buy stuff, like especially higher end stuff online, because I need to know if it's pigmented, if it's actually worth the money. And Margin, TEMPTALIA said, was like one of her personal favorites, and I love TEMPTALIA, so I went with it. And yeah, I think it's really pretty. I think it's similar to other blushes. Like, it's even sort of similar to MAC Stereo Rose, which I also think is really pretty, but I think it will be prettier in the summer. So, it feels like this like ferrule is sort of loose, so I'm gonna have to be careful of that. No, not this brush. I'm gonna go over it with my Kabuki a little bit, just to blend that. Let's see. So then I'll usually just do chapstick, but today I want to do a little bit of something different, I think. Why not? I'm just gonna use my Vivid Rose. This is by Maybelline, number 875 Vivid Rose from their new Vivids collection. It is neon. I love this. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. And I'm so happy that Sam told me that these are not limited edition because I just love this. As if I'll ever go through like a whole tube. But still, like, I want to buy this when I'm like 40 and, oh, that's nice. I just got it on my teeth. And like remember getting it when I was 20. You know what I mean? So, I can't forget to do my brows. L'Oreal Hip Duo in Shady. Sephora double-ended brow brush. Last night I started reading the book Drinking and Tweeting by Brandi Glanville, and I don't know if you guys like watching the Real Housewives shows on Bravo, but I love it, especially Beverly Hills. New Jersey was my favorite for a really long time, but they don't even do that one anymore, so now Beverly Hills is my favorite. And Brandi is like the one in the group that just speaks her mind, and she's like one of those people that like you can't look away because she's just like all the attention is just drawn to her. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to read her book, but it got all 5-star reviews. Like people that said I didn't even expect to like this, I expected to hate it. I can't speak. I've been out of school for one day and I can't speak. My brain is fried. They expected to hate it, but they loved it. So I already sort of love her. So I started it and I love it already. I think it's gonna be great, and she says that it's for the singles and the gays, and I think that's like so true. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's like a girly sort of book, obviously. It's Real Housewives. But I'm so excited because it's sort of like coming into your own, figuring out stuff, because she went through a pretty messy divorce, and yeah, so I don't know, I'm really excited to read that, and I recommend it so far for other people if they're looking for like a guilty pleasure read, because it's spring break. I'm not gonna read some heavy like War and Peace or something. Okay, so I love this. I love this look. I even like my hair like this. I don't know if it looks stupid or not, but I don't really care at this point. Sorry if my voice sounds like nasally. I've been really congested and sick over the past week or so. But yeah, I hope you guys will have a great Friday. It's so confusing what day it is, but I hope you enjoyed seeing my first impressions of the Rachel K. I'm really excited about this, and it has SPF 35 PA++, so I think that's really good. It's like a skincare, Lisa always says, so I'm really excited to see how this wears throughout the day, and I will obviously let you guys know like tomorrow or whenever I make my next video. And March 9th is my 1-year YouTube anniversary. Last year, spring break, I started my channel, and I'm so excited to be to almost the 1-year part. So there will be some fun videos coming up, I think, and I will definitely be making a lot of videos while I'm home on spring break, and I hope you guys stick with me, and thank you all for subscribing and commenting and being the most supportive and amazing people ever, because I honestly do appreciate every single one of you, and I wish I could like tell you each, like write you each a letter and tell you how much you mean to me, because you are absolutely amazing. So I'll speak to you really soon. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.